I'm here today in Oak Hill Park, which is the green beating heart of the Oak Hill Brewster historic neighborhood. I'm Bonnie Spindler, the Victorian specialist, and I'm here today to show you a little piece of Petaluma. What I love about this park is it has a playground for kids. It's an off-leash dog park, which my dog has been running in since he was 8 weeks old. And it has a labyrinth to walk so that you can do a meditation here in the park, which is just so wonderful. So just a block and a half from here is a historic home, which we get to take a look at today. It's completely original, and it's one of the very rare first Bay Area tradition homes, which is a style specific to the Bay Area. And it seldom gets much press, seldom gets much coverage. And so we have a unique opportunity today to take a look at that. There was this guy named Kercheval, and he came to Petaluma from Sacramento, and one of his first orders of business was to buy one half of the American Livery, Loftus and Collins. He bought Collins out, and he didn't know anything about horses, but he felt confident because he had been a large animal vet and farmer, basically. And he was living just over here, and he noticed a vacant lot at the corners of Walnut and Oak. And in 1908, he decides to buy the property and build a house. And by 1910, it is done. This house is designed in the first Bay Area tradition, which is one of the only architectural styles unique to the United States and also invented here, basically. Famous architects, Maybeck, Julia Morgan, Coxhead, others, were reacting to the very formal and classical Beaux-Arts style. And so as a reaction to that, they created their own less formal, more down-to-earth, literally, style. They used redwood, pine, bricks, stone, and the way that it incorporates itself into the property is through its architectural details. On this house, you'll see shiplap on the first floor. Up above, there is cedar shingles that flip out in sort of an Asian Orientalia style at the roof line. There's little louvered windows with arches, columns with bulging in the middle, very simple capitals, and very simple treatments on the inside. It's all meant to go against super formal architecture. And it kind of lends itself to a place like Petaluma, where it's outside of the thriving San Francisco and Oakland metropolises, and things could be a little more casual, a little more down to earth. I love these French doors. What an amazing detail. It has the old wavy glass, and so you can tell it's old glass. Inside the entry, there's a Dutch settle, which you can sit on for removing your shoes. It's so charming. These doors break the cold breeze that would come in when you open the door to the outside. This is the formal living room. As you can see, board and batten wainscoting. The eyebrow window, this is called a piano wall. It's made to bring light in on the piano while you're playing. Window seats that look out over the view of the Sonoma Valley. A wood-burning fireplace. Coved ceilings. Picture rail for hanging pictures so you don't screw up your plaster. It's really a gracious room. It's a good size, and it's kind of a blank slate. The floors are softwood, and if they were sanded, they'd be quite lovely. The dining room is large enough for your biggest holiday parties. It has a slanted bay. The windows are all moutoned, which is gorgeous and of the period. And you have, again, the wainscoting, board and batten, up almost 5 feet tall. Again, cove ceilings, which makes the ceiling seem taller and more gracious, and the picture rail so that you don't screw up your plaster walls. It's really a wonderful room for entertaining, especially when it's connected in this circular fashion with the front entry, the kitchen, the living room and dining room together as one entertaining space. It's cozy and warm and in a very livable scale and style. So this cool little space is the butler's pantry. It is bright and sunny, has a sink and storage for crockery. The original kitchen would have had just a large table for chopping and preparing food, and today's kitchens obviously need to be more elaborate with refrigerators and stoves, but this is the original part of the kitchen. So this first floor bedroom I think is really charming. I love this built-in dresser, very typical for the First Bay Area tradition to have a lot of built-in furniture, settles, window seats, furniture basically. And this window, the detail above the dresser I think is super charming. Mouton window on the side so you get a lot of light in this room. It's a very cozy bedroom. It's right across from the first floor bathroom, and then there's also an exit to the backyard. I absolutely love the backyard. It feels so protected and private, and it's on multiple levels. So there's a patio for entertaining, there's a grassy space with a child's playhouse for kids or big adults who like playhouses, and then several other layers of yard for different events, for outdoor rooms for entertaining. There is a little stream that is like a fountain that goes through the yard, lots of birds, lemon tree, maples, just a really lovely setup for outdoor entertaining. So upstairs, there are 3 really nice sized bedrooms. The first one faces the views of the Sonoma Valley. The second one faces a beautiful Victorian in the side yard. And the back of the house has views of the yard. It's bright and sunny, and it's en suite with the bathroom. There's also gigantic closets in the rooms, which is very unusual for the time period. Lots of storage. Upstairs, there's a gigantic attic that boggles the mind, really tall ceilings, and it has an attic fan that draws the hot air out of the house, which makes the entire house cooler. It's really lovely for the time period, and it's kind of a blank canvas for anyone who wanted to do a little bit of upgrades but keep all the original details. Thank you so much for joining me for this tour of 401 Walnut, a First Bay Area tradition home that is almost completely original and a real find. I'm Bonnie Spindler, the Victorian specialist, and it's very easy to show. Just give us a call.